Welcome back. Tran wins Uncharted Ocean. Seems that there is no one here. About to sail away again. Go to Ceylon Palace and talk to the king. I never thought the star in the Cape of Good Hope incident would be standing before me now. You're too kind. Our cover was blown recently, and though we were prepared, we are still in need of assistance. We have a few friends here, and after hearing that you share a common enemy with us, we decided to pay you a visit. Haha, you are most welcome. We are well known for the black tea here, and also have a vibrant mining industry. Naturally, we have become a target of the greedy invaders. We must fight to defend our homeland. I am curious. You clearly know that you are alone and outnumbered. Why did you go that further? That much further? Wouldn't you be better off in Africa or the Americas? I have my own objectives. The first is easy to guess. You reach the famed Spice Islands. That I understand. Just about everyone in Europe wants to go there. But powerful Portugal has already extended its reach there. You should be careful. Yes, I have anticipated that. My second objective is to ask whether you've heard of a captain named Magellan. Magellan? Can't say that I have. Are you looking for him? I am. I've kept an eye open for news of him along the way, but so far I don't have any clues. Maybe he's already... I have confidence in him. I won't stop looking. Okay, I can see your determination. You should go to Bago, a hub with tons of people going in and out every day. It's close to the Spice Islands, so you can find something useful there. But be careful, there are many Portuguese there too. That is very timely information. Thank you. I'm prepared to leave at once. Yes, as long as our stances don't change, you will always be welcome in Ceylon. It is my honor. That seems kind of an ominous message to the Spice Islands. Bago is your best source of intel before entering the Spice Islands. Ask around the Bago residents. Waiting for the message to tell me which of the Asia map. Okay. Unfortunately, there's like 3 little areas that are broken by land. This is one of them. And there's Bago, though. Custer, have you gathered any intel? Yeah, it looks like the Spice Islands are to the south, which is populated by our enemies. It'll be dangerous for us. We'll take it one step at a time. By the way, any news about Captain Magellan? No, but the locals said there's a famous man in a tavern called Fei Luolun. He's known as Answers. He knows everything that goes on in these waters. We can ask him, but his answers don't come free. Let's do it. We can pay a price. Let's see if he knows as much as they say. Answers Fei Luolun. Fei Luolun, excuse me, I would like to ask you something. How much do you charge? My price depends on the question. What do you want to ask? I have 2 questions. The first is about the recent state of affairs on the Spice Islands. The second is if you ever heard of a captain named Magellan. Well, for these 2 questions, I can tell you for 15 million gold. 15 million gold? You think I'm state military? Trying to rob me? What if I give you the money and you say you don't know? I urge you to accept my price of 15 million gold. It's for your own good. Remember 2 things. Whatever answer I give you, it's worth the price, and I never lie. I'll think about it. And we can go to option. What's the other option? There is no other option. Oh, maybe saying no is an answer. Don't pay. I won't give you the money. I told you you would regret it. I'd like to see how you'll make me regret it. You asked for it. You got some nerve, Tran. You thought you could fool me, striding around in here when you're a wanted criminal of the Portuguese army. Take a look behind you. You turn around and see a group of soldiers at the door. The leader walks over. Tisk, tisk. Didn't think I'd catch the infamous Tran today. My name's Coulson, the battlefield killer. You can't beat me. Turn yourself in and surrender. Yeah? Coulson falls down with disbelief on his face. With their leader gone, his goons fall into disarray. You order Custer to quickly end the battle and walk over to Fei Lulan. Looks like you're not always right. Guess I'm unlucky today. Your reputation is well deserved. Looks like the answers to those questions have become quite valuable to me now. You won't let me go if I don't tell you, right? It's such a pleasure talking to smart people. First, I really don't know anything about Magellan. That means he's never appeared in this region. Next bit of info is important for you. Headquarters of the Portuguese forces in the Spice Islands is in Malacca, and the natives won't hold back the desire to rebel any longer. Their headquarters are in Eka, and they're about to launch a full-on attack on Malacca. I believe you can get what you want from this piece of info. And one more thing, you have what it takes to turn the tides of this battle. Okay, that's good enough for me, until we meet again. What happens if I pay? Does it just go straight to the first off Magellan line? I'll give you the money, but I hope your answers are satisfactory. Here. You feel a cold sweat on your back. Money well spent. Your reputation as Mr. Know-It-All is well deserved. Alright, I'm just gonna do the option I picked the first time. Forgot to buy stuff, but it doesn't matter too much. Malacca natives won't allow the Portuguese to invade. They've assembled an Aka and are preparing to march to Malacca. You're strong enough to change the outcome of this war. Set out at once to join them in Aka and expel the Portuguese army. Aka is south of Pago. Converge there. How many families and lives have been destroyed by these invaders? Even now, they occupy our homeland and enslave us. Today, their reign is over. Attack! We're too late. They've already left. Don't worry. Trust me and my men. It's not too late yet. We can catch up. You don't have to go after them. We can head straight to Malacca and find a good place to join the battle. We'll get them when they least expect it. Okay. War. Malacca battle. Let me actually head in and make a save, because I do need to stop for now. Head to Malacca in the southeast. I'm not worried. I've been able to defeat every fleet so far. Look, the forces of Eka are terrifying, but in terms of number and weaponry, the difference is clear. But the enemy's getting cocky. Look how big of a gap they left in their rear. Now's our chance. Cut it from the flank. Not that it matters, we're just gonna end up facing each other off like normal. Who is that? Check with the telescope. That flag seems familiar. It's Tran. The same Tran that we were told to watch out for recently. How'd he pop up undetected? How'd he pop up here undetected like this? Turn around and meet the enemies. You're too late. Thank you for your help. No problem. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That was a satisfying battle. What will you do now? Boats are still there, though. Finish up things in Malacca and take our homeland back. Then organize a decent scaled attack against enemies in the nearby ports. As long as you have a plan. I was worried you'd just rush all the way to the other ports in a frenzy. You really think we're a bunch of reckless hotheads? Then why did you charge the enemy knowing when you'll be outgunned? When you know you will be outgunned? There's no way you could have known we were coming. A notched arrow cannot be put down. If we didn't attack first, Portugal troops would have taken action against us. We were overpowered, so a sudden strike was our only chance. Looks like you're right. Let's talk more in the city. It's a pain out here on the sea. Okay. I had to see it for myself. Portugal's most wanted criminal. Your reputation is well deserved. It's all because I was young and reckless. The more I witnessed, the more I realized just how strong Portugal's naval power is. You could find them everywhere. If I knew that from the get-go, maybe I wouldn't dare to do what I did. All heroes are a product of the times. What are your plans now? We must have arrived at the Spice Islands. Can you introduce me about the area? Sure. These are indeed the legendary Spice Islands. Spices are the most important goods here, and the profits are huge. Portugal only invaded this place to get their hands on the huge profits. Now that we defeated the Portuguese garrison in Malacca, the nearby Portuguese forces will be more restrained. Majority of their forces are in Malacca, and other places only have support units. You can set sail with assurance now. With your strength, their remaining forces won't be able to do anything. Then I can safely start trading here. But watch out for pirates. Valuable goods always get their attention, and they fight like they've got nothing to lose. Yep, we've seen a ton of pirates, they're all like that. Are there any other strong factions towards the east? We're looking for a friend named Magellan. Maybe stronger factions might have some info on them. Yes, if you sail northeast, you'll enter Great Ming's territory. Great Ming? Suddenly you remember Goa Market, and the happy afternoon you spent with Yao Ying Zhu. Can you tell me about it? Sure. Great Ming has a vast and fertile land. It's a powerful country with a long history. I've never seen anything else like it, from the size of their territory to the type of goods they produced. Captain Zhang He of Great Ming came to Malacca many times. In addition to trading, he also shared craftsmanship and construction techniques. The name sounds familiar. But for some reason, the number of merchants and envoys from Great Ming have decreased in recent years. That is suspicious, but hearing what you said makes me want to go there myself. I wish you success. Thank you. I hope that you can soon liberate the rest of your homeland. Go to Great Ming. Out of our way. Can't you see we're attacking the port? Attacking the port? Quanzhou? Yeah, Quanzhou. We have repeatedly offered to trade with Great Ming, but those arrogant buttheads always reject us. So now we'll make them accept our cannons. Quanzhou is the first place. Portuguese troops again? Yeah, now get lost. I don't have time for you now. Open your stupid eyes and look who I am. That flag. You are Tran! You still want me to get lost? Ha! Think we're not ready for you. You come just in time, we'll take you down with them. Let's see if you can back those words up. We came just in time and took care of them before they could cause much damage to the port. People in the port are welcoming us. Let's go and take a look. Port guards have into the palace to talk. Lady Zhu, I know you are someone special. Ah, Mr. Tran.
I didn't expect to see you again under such circumstances. You've come to my aid again, and the entire cities too. How did you guess my identity?
You can afford a retinue of guards, and once said I could come to any city and find you just by saying your name. I knew you were someone special.
Sorry for making a scene. I'm actually a princess of Great Ming. I'm assisting with the management of Guangzhou. I told them I knew you, so they sent me to meet you.
Wow, I can't believe I ran into a princess. But I'm curious. As a princess of a rich country like Great Ming, what made you want to go to a dull market without money that day?
I was just sneaking out for some fun, so I didn't take much gold with me. As for why, do you know why I said I would always cherish the afternoon in the market?
Why?
Because Great Ming's class system is too strict. It's against the law to do anything inappropriate for your class. The disparity between classes is huge, and even within a class, a woman's position is lower than a man's. My entire life, I've been either flattered or ignored, and to go out shopping was unthinkable. Even if I did, the city's residents would treat me differently because of my status. I have everything I ever need. Sometimes I envy the kids of commoners. They can go out to play or go shopping with friends of the same age. I never got to experience that. That was until I went to another country where I ran into you. I enjoyed your company so much that day.
I understand. Rich or poor, everyone has troublesome issues to deal with.
I got sidetracked. I should first thank you for your help. Is there anything you need? We're willing to help.
I'm just happy to see you again, but there is a question I want to ask you.
Sure.
Have you heard of Captain Magellan? He's very important to me.
Magellan. Sounds familiar.
Ah, that's what I thought. No one has... What? You heard the name?
Yes, he came to Great Ming's Yangzhou prefecture not long ago. We all heard of that. He's severely poisoned and is hard to cure. We were asking around for a solution. That's the only reason I heard of him.
I'm sorry. We only just met again, but I must go.
It's okay. I can see how important he is to you. Yangzhou prefecture is northeast of Guangzhou. Just follow the coastline. Be quick.
Okay. The first time you have info, it seems that he's been poisoned. Go to the port. You push open the door and see a familiar face lying in a coma. There are a few people standing over him. Captain! You're Tran. How did you find me? Andrew, you're here too. Wonderful. We can catch up later. How's the captain doing? What happened? Not good. He was poisoned and is difficult to cure. We docked on a small island on our way here and traded some food with the locals. They had never seen our tools before, and curiosity drove them to theft. That was what led to the conflict. The captain was hit by a poisoned arrow in the battle. We're missing 3 core ingredients for the antidote, and they're the hardest to find: permeable fluff, wood drug, and keel powder. Luckily, Great Ming is a rich country with wide connection, from which we've learned that permeable fluff is in Guangzhou, keel powder is in Tran, and wood drug is in Ceylon. When we get permeable fluff, we can temporarily stabilize the captain. We'll need the other 2 materials to fully cure him. Guangzhou, I just came from there. Let's go together, it's not far. Wait, you just came from Guangzhou? That means you didn't take the same route as us? When you came in, I was too busy asking about the captain. I didn't realize. That means we converged, which means the captain's theory is right. The world is round. Ha 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 ha! Excellent. The workroom suddenly gets noisy as you, Custer, and Andrew, and the other men burst into joy. It's not time to rejoice yet. We have to inform the captain. Let's get the medicine. Set sail for Porto. Porto? I thought we had to go. A new boat. Yeah, let's set sail for Guangzhou. First, let's check out this new boat. don't know where anything is in this. I can't really deposit, but I can at least look at it. But do I even... It's possible I may have it. No, I don't. I'm assuming it's that. Although the Alta Prefecture was not in the name, I'm assuming that's all part of it. I pursued you the whole way, and now you've converged. Looks like I'll just have to take you out together. I don't have time to waste on you. Out of the way. Keep dreaming. Brothers, attack. Wait, wait. Yao Ying, it's you. I've looked into Magellan after you left and found out he's in urgent need of permeable fluff. I brought some for you. Catch! Don't worry about these nobodies. We have unfinished business to handle with attackers of our port. Our soldiers are itching for revenge. We'll show them the strength of the Great Ming Navy. I can't thank you enough. Then I'll go first. Please be careful. I'll come back and find you. Go. You've helped me so many times already. It was my turn to return the favor. To the Ternate Tavern and Spice Islands to get keel powder. Sail to the Indian Ocean map. The permeable fluff has the captain stabilized for now. We can go get a drink. You must be pretty close with the Great Princess of Great Ming, otherwise you couldn't get the permeable fluff directly. How did you meet her? It's a long story. I have to go back and thank her when it is over. Luckily we ran into you, where you know the route but we don't. The captain doesn't have time to waste. Some good luck in a dire situation. How was your travel? I'd rather wait for the captain to wake up. He can tell you himself. There'll be much to talk about. Where's Custer? I haven't seen him since we docked. He went to gather intel. Should be back soon. He always does that when he gets to a new port. Yep, I'm back. I found info on the keel powder. You two have grown into some reliable men. Thanks. We do what we can to survive. The keel powder is owned by a man named Wushu Fanatic. Getting it won't be easy. He has declared to win the keel powder, which was the spoils of war. To win the keel powder, which was the spoils of war, one must crush him in a duel. But what? The martial art maniac is very powerful, stronger than any opponent we've faced so far. I'm not afraid. We've grown stronger with every battle we fought. We'll go and see him now. Its residence. Wushu fanatic, I want your kill powder. I take it you know the rules? I'm ready. Let's do this. Right on. Impressive. Looks like I still need more practice. I admit my defeat. The kill powder is yours. Thanks. Next up, Ceylon. There it is. Well within my radius, so we'll be okay. We meet again, Tran. It's good to see you, King. Forgive my bluntness. It is an urgent matter. We are in dire need of wood drug. Can you help us get some? Wood drug? I know it, but unfortunately I have none to give you. A medicine merchant has it, and as king I can't force him to give it to you. I can only arrange you to meet. Be prepared, this medicine is very rare. It may be more expensive than you can imagine. That's fine. We're not looking for an unfair deal. I'm grateful for your arrangement. I'll get you the cheapest price that I can. Prepare 20 million gold. That's probably the cheapest I can get you. I'll do my best. Sounds good. The drug financing. Do you have the money? Yep. Good news. This medicine merchant knows of your deeds and greatly admires you. He decides to sell you the medicine at a loss out of respect. Oh, so I won't need 20 million? That's right, 15 million would be enough. That's great. It's a deal. Here, take the medicinal materials. Thank you. The medicinal materials are ready. Now we can make the antidote. I shall go now. You're welcome. Now go. Then go to Ceylon residence to make the potion. The formula says to do this. Now this. It's ready. Time to give it to the captain. You give the antidote to Magellan. The greenish color caused by the poison in his wound starts to fade thanks to the antidote. Captain's still sleeping. Did the antidote work? Have patience. Look, the poison's color has already faded. It should slowly recede until the captain wakes up. Where should we go next then? Luanda. It's a safe place that we can trust. Okay, we'll follow you. Dear Luanda. We'll be safe over there. How's my drinking habits? We're good. Real quick restock on food.
And set sail for Luanda.
Trying to see if I
Have any outstanding quests?
other than all the blueprint. No, those are just exchange blueprint. I want nothing to do with war. Brother Tran, Brother Custer, it's really you! How exciting! Asana jumps towards you cheerfully. Welcome back. I didn't expect to see you so soon after that battle. Not bad, you're getting stronger. I'm so happy to see you again. May need to stay here for a while this time. The man you saw us take to the residence is my captain. He just recovered from a grave injury, but we don't know when he'll wake up. He's your captain? That means he's even stronger than you. I don't believe it. Stay as long as you like. After a moment of ruckus, Andrew returned. Tran, the captain is awake. What? He's finally up? I knew this was a lucky place. Take me to him. I'm going too. I want to see who's stronger than Brother Tran. Long time no see, Tran. To be precise, it's been a long time since I've seen you. Captain. Your eyes start to get swollen as you talk. Haha, they just told me all about you. You've grown into a force to be reckoned with in the sea. Why are you crying like a little girl now? I'm just so happy to see you're okay. I'm fine. I just heard your story. Now let me tell you mine. That's what I've been waiting for. We were supposed to sail with you from Cape Verde, but we ran into unexpected enemies and had to leave first. We escaped our pursuers, but I couldn't figure out why the enemy forces could always find us. Then I noticed someone kept stirring up problems on the ship, affecting our morale. That was when I knew for sure we had a traitor on board, but the vast majority of the men had been with me for years. It was easy to find a traitor and deal with him. Exactly. With your abilities, it should have been easy to flush him out. Then we arrived in the Americas. We ran into trouble in the Caribbean and turned south. Wait, I heard that you went north. That was false info that I leaked on purpose to deceive our pursuers. It worked. The man who told me was a powerful official. You tricked all of them. We went past the treacherous sea channel in horrible weather in the very south of South America. We almost didn't make it. We listen intently as Magellan tells the story. Even the rowdy Masana has calmed down, fully absorbed. After getting past South America and Guam, we realized how big and peaceful this ocean is. That was why we named it the Pacific Ocean. Despite the smooth sailing, the sheer size of the Pacific means we inevitably are troubled with food shortages. Hope it's not food shortages. Until we finally reach an inhabited island. The natives are lacking in technology, but at least we had food and water. The natives took an interest in our gear and conflict broke out. I was injured, and you already know the rest of the story. The danger you encountered was no less than my own, but we finally converged and your theory has been proved correct. At this, Magellan's eyes lit up. That's right. Those pedantic old men wouldn't believe me, but our actions have proved them wrong.
What are you going to do now? I'll rest up in Luanda for now. I want to hear your story as well. The people here treat you better than a king. I'm quite impressed. Once I'm recovered, we'll sail for Pharaoh. Pharaoh? That was where the dream began. That storm. But it's too close to Lisbon. Sorry to interrupt, but I need to remind you, the Portuguese forces have already started to withdraw, probably due to their consecutive defeats. A starving camel is still bigger than a horse. If you go back now, you'll face a concentrated Portuguese army. We'll have to face them sooner or later, don't we? It is up to you. If you're determined to go, we'll help you. The final battle main. Now, find out Portuguese forces gathered near Pharaoh. After resting Luanda, go to Pharaoh and face the final battle. Do I have any new boats? The Victory naval warship. That's new boat. It is a ranged vessel. So we'll put that in my army, or my armada. It'll give me a second to redesign my fleet. Alright, we're ready. Since I'm now doing auto battle, I have my boats organized the way I want them, rather than through chronological order of captain's skills. I've been waiting for you. You're quite capable after all. You pushed us to the edge, but we won't let you go this time. My triumphant return is best proof of my theory. But what if you regret your initial distrust and hunting of me? What use is that? So what if you proved it? You're no more than dead meat in my eye. The dead bear no witness. Who will prove what you say? Be that confident in yourself. I've lost count of the ship we've wrecked over the years manned by arrogant men like you. Heh, try me if you dare. Looks like there's nothing left to negotiate. Bring it on! He had far more men and more durability than I did. Nice. 104 exquisite cannon. I'm gonna do that fight again. I wonder if it's randomized. It's over. Their military power is completely routed. Yes, they're powerless to attack us now, unless they're ready to risk their lives. So return to Pharaoh as planned? Yes, return to Pharaoh. I'm tired. It was a storm that first brought me to Pharaoh. I went to find you when I heard you were injured in Nantes, and I found you injured in Yangshuo Prefecture, and together we returned again to Pharaoh. The cycle repeat. Perhaps it is destiny. If it wasn't for you, I could never have proven my theory. Uncharted Ocean's Quest. Finally defeat the main Portuguese force. They no longer pose a threat to you. It's time to settle in at the Pharaoh residence. I proved my theory, and now I will write down my encounters and experiences into a book. But half of the recording must be conducted by you. After all, we achieved this great deed together. Okay, I'll think about it. Storm blew me to Pharaoh, saved the captain in Nantes, medicine in Amsterdam, the bishop in London, colorful gem in Tunisia, Harting in Cape Verde, the Luanda rescue, King of Rio, the auction, the Caribbean, Cape of Good Hope incident, up in Mozambique, the Vasco da Gama statue in Malindi, aiding Princess of Goa, sailing the Spice Islands, finding the Captain Great Ming, sailing with medicine, the final battle in Lisbon. We've been through that a lot. I'm thankful for all of those who have helped me, and all who read my book and hear my story. Captain, have you thought of a name for the book? It tells each of our stories on the sea. I do have an idea. So do I. Let's say it together. 3, 2, 1. Uncharted Oceans. So now you put the plural in? Great, Captain. Completing the main mission is only the first step of your great journey. The treasures in the sea need your excavation. The world needs your comfort. Please start your new journey as soon as possible. Alright. Thank you very much for watching Tran Wins Uncharted Oceans. I'm going to say that with a plural now. I'll see you in the next series.